This is the default setting interface, where we configure the core accounting and inventory parameters found under the Controls I tab. Securing these parameters stops employees from bypassing mandatory workflows and prevents accounting errors before they can enter the ledger. Because these settings dictate system-wide behavior, you need full administrative permissions to access this module. Before making a single adjustment, check the red text at the bottom right. You must physically verify that all other active transaction windows are closed. Modifying controls while forms are open creates systemic data conflicts. Respecting system warnings and clearing your active workspace is your first line of defense in maintaining permanent database integrity. To set up your transaction restrictions, navigate directly to the Controls I tab in the upper menu. Think of this specific tab as your central command center for establishing hard workflow rules.
The checklist below houses your customizable organizational restrictions. Let's examine the first cluster of rules. The second option prevents direct manual posting to an inventory account. Right below it, another rule restricts the use of accounts payable and receivable within the inventory item profile. Locking these down protects your data accuracy by forcing all inventory movements through the proper automated channels. Notice the Select All checkbox at the top left. Applying every restriction indiscriminately will break your daily operations. Only check the boxes for rules you have meticulously reviewed and approved for your specific company workflow. Selectively enforcing these specific constraints guarantees your subledgers will perfectly tie out with your main accounts at the end of a cycle. Below your custom rules, you will find a grayed out bottom section. These boxes represent hard-coded logic within the software's architecture. They are permanently locked. For example, look at the third rule. The system is programmed to reject any journal entry that lacks a designated name. Similarly, the top rule strictly prohibits posting a transaction to a main account if a sub-account already exists beneath it. While you cannot edit these baseline rules, knowing they are active is essential for diagnosing blocked transactions later. If an entry fails, one of these defaults is likely stopping it. Once your custom checkboxes are set, click OK at the bottom of the window. This single action pushes your newly customized restrictions globally across your software instance. Executing this final save moves the system from an open state into a strictly governed and compliant environment. With the workflow complete, your core transaction rules are safely in place. This lockdown secures accurate, organization-wide data entry for the long term. If you ever need a refresher on individual line item definitions, click the blue link in the bottom left corner to access a dedicated tutorial. With Controls I completed, you are fully prepared to advance to configuring the Controls II tab. Combining these core controls with the built-in help resources ensures your accounting environment remains stable and predictable across every transaction.